guys, welcome back to the podcast.
You are here with Holly.
I'm Molly, and today we have a special bonus episode short for you, which is from the work episode.
Woo! This is a 10-minute cutout from the video, but don't you guys worry. We are going to be back up and running with our usual content next Sunday. This video is raw and unedited, so you guys get to see the real Holly and Molly this week, but you'll be back next week. We will be up and running as usual.
I hope you had the most brilliant Christmas and a very happy New Year's, and I'm very excited to see how you think about our new editing shorts vibe. It's so good, isn't it?
But that kind of brings me on to another story I have from Nando's. When customers think they know the menu better than you. It was 2 weeks ago. Bless this man, he was very confused and he was very like he was good about it, but also very contradicting. Like he could have come across really angry, then he was also really nice about it. It was a little bit of a weird vibe. So he came up, and this was a misunderstanding actually. This was weird. So he came up and he was like, so one of the vegetarian options we do, we've got the beanie, burger, wrap or pitta, and then a great imitator wrap, and that comes as a wrap only. And he was like, I want your great imitator in a pitta. And I was like, I'm really sorry, we don't do that. I can do the beanie in a pitta, but the great imitator comes as a wrap only. And he was like, but it's advertised on a poster in your lift. And I was like, we don't have any posters in the lift. Can you show me, like, do you have a picture? Like, do you have anything to show me? And he was like, I'll go. No, he was like, I saw it in the lift that I can get the great imitator as a pitta. And I was sort of thinking, you definitely didn't see that in the lift, because we don't have any posters in the lift, and that's not something that we do. So you didn't see that. And that just sort of went back and forth a bit. He was like, but I don't want it in a wrap. And I was like, well, I can't give you anything else. He was like, but I'm vegetarian, so what else am I supposed to have? The beanie pitta or the imitator wrap? I've already given you your options. I'm very sorry.
Wait, why does it make a difference if he's vegetarian?
Because he's not going to eat the chicken. He was like, I know what you mean. I don't know, but he was kind of like, I'm vegetarian, so what else am I supposed to do?
Have the vegetarian
eat the options.
in a wrap.
Yeah, have the options I've given you, or go somewhere that has more vegetarian variety. I don't really know what I want to say to you. This was at Nando's. It was 2 weeks ago. Wow. And that sort of went back and forth a bit, and then he ran up to the lift, and then he was pressing the button, but it's the slowest lift in the world, and it took ages. And he was, don't worry about it, but it's there. And I was like, well, it's not here in my till. I said, even if it is a poster you've seen, it's not something I can do for you, because I can't just make something that's not on the system. And he was like, but it's there. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And in the end, he had his great imitator wrap. It was fine. And then me and my colleague were like, okay, we're going to investigate this lift now. So we went into the lift. No posters in the lift, as I thought. So we came back out, and he's seen us going into the lift. So he literally ran to meet us, and he was like, I've worked it out. It's not that there's a poster in the lift. I read something online in the lift, and I got confused. And he showed us this thing, and it does say that you can get the great imitator in a burger, pitta, or a wrap.
Oh, so he was right.
So he was right, but
that's crazy.
which was weird, because we don't. You can't.
Was it like a scam?
No, it was the real Nando's website, but in no Nando's can you get an imitator as a burger, a pitta, or a wrap. It's a wrap only. And I think my manager said it's not something they've done for ages. So it must, because it was never something when I worked there. So it was either a really, really old promo, and that must have been it, and they just never updated it, or it was a glitch. I can't work it out, but it was there in front of all of us.
I wasn't expecting that was
No, exactly. It was the craziest. Because me and my colleague, my friend, whatever, we walked out of this lift, and we were just sort of like, what was that man on? And then he showed us, and I was like,
crazy. He was right.
He was right, but we were also right, because it's not on my system. We don't do it, and there was nothing I could do for him. So that was actually.
If he'd have managed to show you that before you gave him his food, you're supposed to give what they advertise. Like if something's advertised for the wrong price.
No,
you're supposed to give it to them for the wrong price.
I don't think we would. I've actually never been in that scenario, but I don't think we would, because it's the price it is on the till is the price it is on the till. I can't change it. I put through a beanie burger. That's the price. I can't. It was you can make modifications, but not in that type of way.
Yeah.
And like it was kind of easier to get around at KFC because it's a bit more like chill and slack.
Yeah.
And you kind of just like.
Yeah.
In
Boots, if there's like a sale sticker still up and it says 10% off, and we've forgotten to take it down, you have to give it to them for like that 10% off because it's been advertised as that. So I don't know what it's like in
sense.
food.
I think, but yeah, in a shop, I think that kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, because you've told them it's 10% and it isn't. So that's on the staff for not taking down the 10% sign.
Whereas in food, especially with, I was going to say especially with big businesses, but Boots is a big business, so I don't really know where I was going with that. I forgot my point. It's just, I think because it's all on a system until and we just press it. It's not like I go, imitator wrap costs £11. It doesn't cost £11. That's a lie. But I can't adjust the price. There's literally nothing I can do. So it was kind of really awkward because there was nothing either of us could do. Like he was right and I was right, but he had to do what I said because there was nothing I could do.
Because there was nothing you could do about it. Yeah.
And that one I was actually at the time I was a little bit like, this is like please just stop trying to tell me the menu because I know the menu. And he showed it to me and I was like, oh shit. It was really
both in the right and both in the wrong at the same time.
It was a really, really humbling moment actually. It really brought me back down to earth a little bit because I was like, but yeah, that's not an angry story, but that was a really
odd situation.
Odd situation.
Okay, I don't know how to stop it now. Stop.